What is up guys, Scribe here, and in this video I present you a very useful tool to actually can run every single local LLM or large language model in your machine in Python. So this tool is called llama.cpp. There is description of it. There is actually the list of all the models that you can use on it, how it can be used. But this is the interface without embedding in Python directly, like you can have the commands and you have the interface and stuff, but this is not directly using Python code, and this is more hard to understand and actually hard to use and customize. So what we actually are going to install and use in this video, it is one that is an implementation of the tool that I showed you earlier, but allowing you to use it with Python code, like is shown here. How you can use it is very easy. I will explain it later. So to install it is only a line or two of code in the terminal. If you are on Linux or Mac, use this type of command. If you are on Windows, you have to use this. You customize this command here in base of what type of interface you are using. If you want to use it on CUDA, if you want to use it on Metal, or go on. There is a lot of things I actually don't know, E plus and other stuff. As you can see, you only have to see your use case and then put the correct commands described here. Now, the model itself that you actually will use in this video. This is a model with 7 billion parameters. It's called Mistral FT Optimize, and then some numbers and stuff. There is the description. There is actually a lot of different versions that some have a little less parameters than the others. In my use, I think I use this one, but this really doesn't matter that much. In the end, they are the same model. And to download it, you go there and you find the one you choose for all the models that are in there described. You choose one and then you go there and download it. You just click on there and you start downloading. No worries, no problems. So now you have the package installed and the model. Now you're gonna create a Python script to actually run it, and in this case run it with a chat-like interface. So let's go. Now let's take a look of the actually script I made to run the package and the LLM. This will result in an interface like a chatbot. So let's go. First, we import the package, easy stuff. Then this is where we actually load the model. If you're using another model, you have to change it to the name of the file that is the model. Then you leave it there. And this is actually very important. So this results in the amount of memory that is allocated for the GPU. If you want more memory for the GPU, you increase this number. I actually recommend you if you are running this on GPU. If not, you just take out this. And if you are running this on CPU, you just take out this and you leave it there. But in my use case, I'm using GPU, and what you recommend is leave it in lower numbers and repeat the code until you see that in Task Manager that the memory on GPU is full, or the model is actually all in GPU. I'm not using much CPU. Next, with a list to actually store the history of the chat and the max sentences in the history. In this case, this model have, I think, about 4,000 tokens max. So the input, the history can't be that big, and this is actually cycle that runs the chat. First, the user input to input the code. I decided to break the cycle to if the user types terminate, and if he not type terminate and types other thing, you actually go to the LLM. First, I'll remove sentences from the history if the history is... Oh, there is actually a error. There is not. This should be max memory. Then it actually create a string with all the sentences on the list, and there you actually create the model response. So the model response can have a lot of attributes, and in this case I'm using the message and the custom stop token. This is the prompt that I give to the LLM. It's a funny prompt, this one. You actually will take a lot of prompts. I will try there, as you can see. Then we put a place for the history, and actually a portion of the prompt to generate in the final response this token, so that you can stop. If you don't do something like that, what will happen is that the conversation will continue more than you would like, and it actually try to predict what the user would be. So yeah, this has to be made, and there you actually extract the response for what the model generated, and this is basically it, and add to the history. It's very simple, the code, as you can see, and you can customize it very easily for your purpose. So now let's take a look of the model functioning and actually try a lot of different prompts for the model. Let's go. So we are on the terminal now, and the only thing we need to do is to open the Python file. So basically what to do is just open the folder where the script is, and then type Python and the name of the script, and it's running. Now it's loading the model. As you can see here, there is actually almost 5 gigs in the loaded in with CUDA in GPU. And now let's try the model. In this case, the prompt is the Doombot. So let's say hello and see what it says. Hello, my dear human. I am here to destroy your mind with my words. Enjoy the ride. As you can see, he's really in character. Let's try a little more. What? Now the model says, what is that you seek to know? I will gladly provide you with an answer that will leave you in a state of confusion and despair. As you can see, The model we're using really work well, can impersonate with great precision. So now let's try other prompts. For terminate the prompt, just put terminate. So now we are using a prompt of artificial intelligent waifu called Lucia. Let's take a look. Hello, Lucia. Hello, my dear. I'm so happy you are here. Let's have a fun time together. Just you and me. Okay. What type? Wait, what type of fun do you mean? I love to play games, watch movies, and cuddle. We can all these things together. Let's start with a game of rock, paper, scissors. Ready? 1, 2, 3. As you can see, there is really in character, and the generation is actually pretty fast. For context, I'm using a 4070 laptop GPU. So let's take a look at another prompt. This prompt here is kinda sus. It's actually the goddess of lust. Let's see here. What are you up to?
Oh my god, bro. Oh, hell no, man. What the fuck, man?
Yeah, you can see it's better I'm not read that. Yeah, it's better to not read it. You can see that the bot can actually make everything, type everything that you want him to type to. You can impersonate everything. You just have to construct the prompt. Let's see one last one. And finally, let's try a different prompt. This time, the detector, it can classify the input I gave him as some sort of emotion. For example, I'm so happy. And you can say that I'm happy. Let's try another thing. This word sucks. As you can see, you really can do everything you want with him. Just be creative. So this is what I wanted to show in this video. You can create any type of chatbot with this, or any kind of text handler you want. For example, this that can say the emotion of any phrase. So this is very useful overall. So have fun experiment with it, and subscribe and leave a like if you like the video, and bye.